So when Joe and I first started dating, we went snowmobiling. I started snowmobiling with Joe for the first time, and we went with a group, and everybody was taking these jumps. I didn't want to back down.
Of course not.
And I wasn't good enough experienced enough to know when to accelerate and when not to. And
she decided to just hit it faster than anybody has ever hit it. And then she proceeds to fly through the air, and both of us are just like, oh man, this is gonna end really badly.
I took a sweet jump. I definitely flew further than everybody else. And I landed it. But my head went pretty hard against the handlebars, and I actually broke my helmet with my face.
She was pretty panicked a little bit, and I was like, we were all congratulating her, oh, good job, and then she lifted her snowmobile helmet up, and you could see that there was blood and everything coming down her face.
Yeah, I peeled my lip from my teeth, and Joe we had to ride the snowmobiles all the way back to the cabin, and Joe had to take me into the hospital and get me stitched up. And during that drive, after offering to get me ice cream, he accidentally told me that he loved me.
In the name of Jesus Christ, and on behalf of the Render and Kingeter families, I would like to welcome you to this service celebrating the covenant of marriage. Joseph and Chelsea have come here today to offer each other a promise of faith, hope, and love. And you and I are here to witness this promise and to surround them with our prayers, asking God's blessing upon them and their relationship. On a winter's day when a heavy snow shut down schools and businesses, Joe took Chelsea for her first snowmobile ride. Not just a ride around the farm as Chelsea might have suspected, but rather a hair-raising snowmobile ride down the highway and through the streets of Ann Arbor and back to Chelsea again. Well, Chelsea wouldn't have risked her life and limb for just any guy, but she did for Joe.
I take you, Chelsea, to be my wife.
And I promise before God and all who are present here,
to be your loving and faithful husband,
as long as we both shall live.
I will serve you with tenderness and respect,
and encourage you to develop God's gifts in you.
Friends, it is with great joy and personal privilege that I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Joseph and Chelsea Kingeter, husband and wife. Joe, do the honor.
Congratulations, Chelsea and Joe. Let's all take this shot and drink some beers. Big step forward.
she was, I never spoiled her. I mean, no, I didn't. I mean, hell, she spoiled me as raising a kid. She was really special. And I look at her today, and I see how gorgeous she is and how beautiful she is. Yeah. And I know that she's as beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside. And I think we all need to, let's drink a toast to Joe and Chelsea, and that they spoil each other for the rest of their lives.
Things were different with this girl. They hit it off, and Chelsea fit right in with all of us. She is what Joe needed, someone that takes the reins out of his hands and knows what it takes to put him in his place. Joe and Chelsea, we are honored to be part of not only your special day, but part of a much bigger friendship and a lifetime of memories. You guys are some of the best friends anybody could ask for. And my wife Sarah and I, and everyone sitting in this room tonight, we wish you guys nothing but a lifetime of happiness, and may all your hopes and dreams come true.
Chelsea, sometimes I don't think you know how wonderful you are. You are kind and smart and driven and funny, and I could tell that Joe saw all of those things in you right away. Joe, you should know that I have never seen Chelsea so happy as she has been since she met you. Things were different right away. I finally got her to girl talk after she started dating you. Before, I could never get her to talk about boys. And when she met you, I could finally hear her say all the things that you normally say when you met the person you really love.